fish. I don't like it when my fish stares back at me. I was eating, there was this soup I bought at a Latin food restaurant. I don't know if it was, I don't imagine it was Mexican restaurant. I don't know, some Latin food restaurant. And they had this soup called Siete Mares. It was, so 7 seas in Spanish. I said 7 different kinds of seafood, right? Well, one of them was, of course, a shrimp. But I hadn't gotten to the shrimp yet. I had like a little bit of eel and a little bit of calamari and some scallops, I think. So I had several of these things, different, seafood types. And then I put my spoon deep in the bowl, and it felt like there was a bunch of stuff down there. And I was like, oh, I don't want to just drink up all the broth. I want to get some of the fish as well. And I scooped up, and there was a shrimp staring. I mean, it was dead, obviously, but it was with the eyes and the feelers and everything, was staring me in the face on my spoon. And I was like, okay, I don't have a problem with even eating something that still has its eyes and stuff, but it can't be staring at me. And that was staring at me, so I set it in the bowl, and I was like, and I'm done. I just couldn't do it. That's a thing with me, apparently. I cannot have my food staring at me. Not sure why, but because the flavor doesn't change. But when it stares at me, I don't know, maybe I feel guilty or something? I don't know. I don't think I'd feel guilty, though. I mean, that's kind of silly, right? It's not like the... Okay. I've already been here. I now see the stream every night. Is this a werewolf in the forest thing or something? That would be creepy. And every night has become a real nightmare for me. Webbed from intertwined tree branches stretching out in the dark, endless sky. There are very few sounds in this world, but there is this one that scares me the most. The sound of bells ringing from far away and leading me through the maze of this nightmare. Yeah. And there's the other part of that too, right? Maybe not just that your tongue doesn't necessarily like fish, maybe you just get sick of fish too. If all you have is fish, right? That's like beef. At a certain point I'm actually sick of beef. Thought I'd never say that, but I actually get sick of beef or chicken or something. Like I do need change after a certain amount of time, right? So sounds like branches are breaking around me, so that's not great. You know what though? Because it's not nearly as many lakes, obviously, as Finland sounds like has. We don't have tons and tons of lakes, but we did have a lot of lakes in Washington State, and of course, there's still a lot of lakes in the northern part of the United States. So like the Colorado area, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, that whole area, there are a bunch of different lakes there, and I really, really love the lakes. The dream disappears, but always returns the next night. Oh, so I can't cross the river, I guess. All right. So no river walking. It seemed like it was frozen, so I just assumed. Okay, I've already been here. I now see the stream every night. Yeah, I used to go camping. I don't anymore as much. And every night has become a real nightmare for me, webbed from intertwined tree branches stretching out into the dark, endless sky. I don't do it as much anymore, unfortunately, but I used to go camping all the time. Loved it. There are very few sounds in this world, but there's one that really scares me the most. Sound of bells ringing from far away, lead me through the maze of this nightmare. And part of the camping, you camp at different places and stuff. But one of the places I loved camping the most was kind of like by a lake or a river, but a lake preferably, where you could do like a big bonfire on the shore of the lake. Because a lot of times, depends too, but obviously a lot of times on a lake, you'll have where the shoreline of the lake is wide enough so there's a decent distance between the forest and the water. So you could, near the water, you could build like a big bonfire and not have a risk of wildfires and stuff. You still take precautions. You still, do a ring of rocks around it and stuff. But yeah, that could be. Yep, that is definitely a thing. Since nothing really seemed to update going that direction, I shifted directions. I have no idea how this game goes, so I'm not gonna make fun of this game by calling it a walking simulator, but it is a little bit a walking simulator so far. Supposed to follow the bells, though, right? I think this is the direction for the bells. Unless we have to cross a river, in which case that's definitely not the direction. The passing Pineview Forest game was really a walking simulator. Other than if you... I didn't in my blind play of it, so I didn't experience this myself, but apparently if you run in that one, if you move too quickly, then you'll actually get killed by a creature. But then that I try to walk very fast, but at the same time very carefully stepping on snow in order not to disturb the surrounding silence. But yeah, if you go too fast, something will get you, encourages you to go slowly, which makes the game take forever. I think it was like 45 minutes or something of just walking to get to the end. It would seem that in order to make it not look so horrible, one should make noise as much as possible. Shout, laugh, and talk with yourself. The sound of your own voice may drown out other sounds. The sound of a barely heard imminent threat and fear, hiding in tree shadows. I'm not a big fan of the imminent threat thing. Yeah, okay, I think we're getting close-ish. Listening attentively to the squeaky sound of snow under my feet as I walked, I could barely breathe and only prayed not to hear footsteps behind me. Gee, what do I expect to hear now suddenly? Probably footsteps behind me. I now remember everything. The snow, the forest, the blistering cold. However, I know that once I wake up, this cold world would immediately disappear from my memory. Yeah, we're getting pretty close now. Yeah, there's like a cabin or something here. Is this where we're going? This cabin? Is there a door or something? Really? I mean, kinda, but not really. This is where things are. This is where the bell is. I don't know. From here. Okay, but what do I do from here? This is confusing. I mean, I could literally, it literally sounds like it's right here. So it's got to be inside here, right? Do I just wait here? A little bit, maybe. And then something's gonna, from the force, gonna kill me. I bet. Walking in the forest while there's snow on the ground is next to impossible. Yeah. Yep. It really is. You get like I mean, unless the snow is really dense, like really, really wet, but otherwise your foot will break through the crust, and then you're like immediately up to your knee or even the top of your thigh or something. I feel like there's all this tension, and then suddenly something's going to happen. Kind of hoping something suddenly happens, because the cracking of twigs under your feet, it's not going to do it for me. It's not. Maybe I'll keep going. Let's see if we get farther away. Maybe that wasn't where we were supposed to stop. Yeah, I don't know. But the bell sounded like it was literally right in the building. To me, it did. But I guess not. It doesn't seem to have gotten really farther away that now that I continue to go, so. Okay. So that's a thing now. Whatever it is getting closer, apparently. Okay, there's a river. It'll restart if I go into the river, I think, right? Oh. And more river. Okay. So maybe we are going back to that building, because I got stopped from continuing. But you can't go into the building or do anything in the building. It's just literally like a 5-foot by 5-foot room you can stand in, and there, as far as I could tell, there are no doors or anything to go any farther inside. I didn't see any way to climb on the roof. Didn't see a cellar to enter, so I don't know. Is this going to take us back to the same cabin? Or are we going to... Yeah, we're back at the same friggin' place. Seriously? Can I even do anything with the door? understand this game. Like, is that the point? It's just this? You're here. Okay. So I'm at the cabin. It's like a window open a little bit. I mean, okay. It's your cabin. Is that seriously the end of this? It's just this? This would be like T7 or something. Almost. Alright, I'm gonna change the rating. For sure. I do think even a 9-year-old might get a little bit creeped. So I think we'll do this. Do it as 12 instead. Not quite 9, but still. Okay, and then is there... Really? Somebody said they can't recommend I Remember This Dream enough. Okay, so clearly I've not done something that I need to be doing. I mean, okay. So let's see. I came from this way, and I went that way, but I kind of returned here. What happens if I go this way? I'm going to suspect that I'm going to run into a river and have to go back again. Boy. This is why we wander and explore, right? To see if that is the case. To test our hypothesis. I didn't know you could run. So there's that. Okay, limited in scope. You fatigue or whatever, but is there somewhere along the river maybe to cross? Maybe I just follow it around. It's a long river. I wonder if this is a trick also. Where is sauna? I don't know what you mean. Where is sauna? I don't know of a place called sauna. That's not somewhere in Washington State, is it? Because I don't recognize that name. I was going to say, I wonder if this is a trick where no matter what... Oh, dream disappears. God friggin' really. I was too close to the river. Can I load? Apparently I can't load. Okay, we'll start. And shock of shockers. We're starting over. What I was going to say is I wonder if it's a trick, like no matter, once you hit that cabin, no matter what direction you go, you end up running into a river. So, and then that river just goes and goes and goes. So if you head south, there's like an east-west river that just keeps going, so you can never cross the river. But if you head, say, west, there's a north-south river that just keeps going and going and going that you can never see the end of. So, in other words, if the east-west river crossed the north-south, like continued like it did, and the north-south river continued like it did, those rivers would eventually cross each other. But you never actually see them cross each other, primarily because it's just a trick of the game. Possibly. Yeah, so here's a river, and you hear how the sound is to my right anyway the entire time, even though I headed away from it for quite a while. Yeah. But it seems odd that there's nothing to do with the cabin once you get to it. There's the cabin and then just that small little place you can stand inside. And that's it. This is where we were, but once again, I can't interact with anything to go farther in the cabin. So I don't know what the point of this is, other than you made it to the where the bells were ringing. I really don't. Oh! Clicking a bunch, I finally went inside. Okay. Oh, creeper. So there is something outside, apparently. But it doesn't show up until you go inside the cabin. But this place is not just a figment of my imagination. I've been here in real life. Really. Oh, Yeah, so you were just asking where a sauna is that I might go in or something? Because yeah, I've been in a sauna before. Do I want to leave or something? I'm confused. If I've been here before. Okay, something is not. I need to go through. Here, there we go. I'm gonna listen again. I can't remember everything. Dreams and reality don't intersect. You see only the dream world while dreaming, but it's all different in the real world. Yeah, like if there's a scary dude stalking you, he can kill you in the real world. Only some snatches of my memory, which in some way pass through the boundary between dream and reality, give me confidence that I'm in a dream. They are small snatches of my memory from the past. I was 12 then and studied in 7th class. The regional school was located very far from the village where I lived with my parents. It was some hours' walk to the school. Every morning, my mom accompanied me through the woods to the school. She returned every evening to take me back. I feel like this tree is a significant landmark now. As the years passed by, bringing me to and taking me back from school became increasingly difficult for my mom. My dad had to suggest that I stop school, but I insisted to walk alone to school. Insisted on walking alone. What? Okay. I'm assuming one of these is my mom and my dad. Or at least my mom, I would guess. Okay, I doesn't seem to be letting me examine these or anything, so I assume I just keep walking. Saunas between Sweden and Russia are very common in every house. Oh, I see. kind of. Yep. Something red over here. Those parachutes? In the summer, my journey to the school didn't take long. Sometimes I was even given a lift by those driving to the city. Everything changed as winter approached. Whoa! Get away from me. Days became shorter, and the road was drowned in an impassable layer of snow. The dream disappears, but always returns the next night. Wait, what? So is that the bad ending, I guess, maybe? Reload back at... from here. Okay. Maybe I don't want to go to that red thing. I don't know. Well, that's it there, though, isn't it? There's the river again. Really? Welcome back for a minute. Yeah, there's creepy red thing again. But I don't think I want creepy red thing, do I? That killed me before. Or whatever. Made the dream end. I suppose strictly speaking it's not a death, right? But if I just go away from that. Oh, there's another one over there, though. It's like I can't go away from it. There's one there. There's one over here. Like, what the friggin'? Leave me alone, red cape, freako, jerk faces, whatever. Why? Why are you stalking me? Stop. Why? What if I don't like the color red? What if my favorite color is, say, brown? What are you gonna do then, huh? You gonna keep stalking me anyway? Try to force your color politics on me? Require that red become my new favorite color? You guys are freaking jerks. About all I can say. In the summer, my journey to school didn't take long. Sometimes even given a lift for those driving to the city. Everything changed as winter approached, days became shorter. Yeah, okay, we know. I know. We'll do this, so we'll do more text, but I do not want to go to the red place. The red place is bad. The red place is where stuff tries to kill me. See? And there's more right there. It's like all over the friggin' place. Like, what in the crap, dude? How about you, like, just calm down with your mind ninja color tactics? Maybe red isn't my color, and I don't want to be part of your color cult. Whoop. That was dead end. Yeah, if I cross this field without redness, maybe I get something else? I feel like you guys have a very limited view of the world with your red parachute, one-sided dress, always looking the same. I mean, it's looking like I have to get near those red things now. Like, I don't have a choice. But if I do that, do I have a way to not instantly lose the dream and be done? Maybe that's the only ending? Maybe there's not another ending to the game? It doesn't have to be multiple endings to a game, obviously, but I don't know. It was kind of, I don't know, confusing a little bit, I guess. The ending I got before. So I don't know. In winter, I was the only pupil always released by teachers in the middle of classes to leave so as to get home before it's dark. Okay, I hear the bell, and for now at least, I'm not seeing red capes. Though the road was long, I was very familiar with it. In summer, I often rode on by bicycle with my friends through the woods. One evening in December, I just lost my way while coming back from school. Ah, really? Well, that sucks. Is that why the red capes were after you? Did they, like, kidnap you or something? I don't quite remember how or why this happened and where I turned the wrong way, but I noticed treetops that were recently lit with bright red of the setting sun were always drowned in the heavy, gloomy sky. Okay. Peering into the darkness in an attempt to see familiar places, I struggled to drive away from myself. One frighteningly simple thought that dodged in my mind then. I'll never get out of this place. Ah. We have a ruined church. I've never walked so far away from home. Stories by old men were what made me know there used to be a village abandoned by people many years ago, somewhere far away in the forest, and that since then the village is completely abandoned. Right, so no one returned after whatever happened, made people abandon it. Yep, okay, I'm inside another building. Wait, the stream cut off? We were never forbidden to go there. However, whenever my friends and I were so far from home, we experienced a strange feeling of anxiety at the boundary of an impenetrable thicket through which the sun could not even pass. We turned around, not saying a word to each other, and hurriedly went back. I didn't realize the stream cut off. I have just been playing continued. Well, on the plus side, the recording kept going. So if something doesn't make sense on this, I'll upload the recorded version of this so you could see the recording, and then hopefully it'll make sense. That's weird. That doesn't make any sense to me why it would just suddenly go offline. Unless maybe there was a problem. But as far as I know, everything was fine. So that's strange. Okay, well, something happened on YouTube. Like I said, I am recording this though, so when I do upload this, the game will be complete. Wait, what? Oh. God dang it. Okay, hang on. So load, and that thing's gonna be there. What, again? That's the save point? Oh, for crying. Okay. Yeah, those red things you want to avoid. So I don't know. Damn you, Bogey. Okay. Oh, no. Get the frick away from me, Red. Get away from me, Red. You are not my friend. I do not want to play. Whoa! What happened with the text there? Okay, the only pupil released by teachers in the middle of class to leave to get home before it's dark. Get away from me, Red! No. No, Red, no. God dang, more Red. Why? Get away from me. Stupid stinking Red guys. Ow! More Red. Urgh. Damn you, Red. Get away from me. Red guys are the devil. Oh, they're chasing me. I did not notice that before. They are friggin' chasing me. Those dirty cultists. Oh, get away from me. Get away from me, jerk. Stop. Guys are smelly and ugly, and get away from me. No! How can I shake this guy? River. Crap. Stupid fat Hobbit river. I feel like maybe I got too close to the red, and so they spotted me and now they're following me. I didn't get super close, but maybe I got close enough that they aggroed. Though the road was long, I was very familiar with it. In summer, I often rode on my bicycle with my friends through the woods. One evening in December, I just lost my way while coming back from school. Don't quite remember how or why this happened and where I turned the wrong way. I noticed the treetops that were recently lit bright red on the setting sun were already drowned in the heavy glooming sky. Yeah, seriously. Peering into the darkness and attempt to see familiar places. A frighteningly simple thought lodged in my mind. I'll never get out of this place. Want to head in the direction of this again, and now I need to figure out how the crap I run out of here after the cutscene without getting caught by Schmeckle, because that dude, seriously. Go. We were never forbidden to go there. However, one of my friends and I went home, we experienced a strange feeling of anxiety at the boundary of an impenetrable thicket through which the sun could not even pass. We turned around, not saying a word to each other, and hurriedly went back. Hey, Pitak, welcome, man. How's it going, dude? Yvonne? A cultist? I don't know. Somebody that really loves the color red, apparently. Yeah, that's a problem. And this dude, can I go to the right when I get out of here? Come on. There we go. So I obviously don't want to die in that building, but at the same time, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I guess we'll just wander. Hello, 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 hello. So I guess I'm going away from the building, but am I completely surrounded by river now? No, right? Now, Yvonne, how do you pronounce that name? Patak? Or Petak? Or Petak? Obviously, I'm sure it doesn't defend you if I say it wrong, but I'd like to try to say it at least kind of right. If possible. I don't see cultists following me. That might be a good sign. Unless they're setting a trap for me. Ooh, that's... We'll get hung up there. Patak? Is that the second one I said? I don't remember. I sure hope I don't, like, get caught or whatever, and then have to reload back at the stupid cemetery again. That last stretch was, like, a long stretch. Oh, well, yeah. Okay. I can't imitate an accent I can't hear. So it's kind of hard to hear it over text online, but yeah, okay. And that's fine. I assumed I would pronounce it wrong anyway. At least partially wrong. At least. Because, you know, I'm not from your part of the world. So obviously I don't know how to pronounce it properly from there. Okay, so he said... they just agreed, he and his friend agreed or whatever, just turn around and go back home. But obviously we've wandered enough now, I don't know how to get back to what's supposed to be home. And we're back to river, okay. So not there. Patak? Pit talk on the clock, 4 o'clock. Anyway. How's it go? What's that TikTok song? TikTok on the clock. I don't even know how that song goes. That one, though. I feel like this is probably ends up being a child abduction story. Or we messed with supernatural forces we shouldn't have story, or something along those lines. It also seems like following the river does not help in this game, so I probably want to stop doing that. Seems like following the river, you just get more of the same. Means Friday. How nice. I haven't personally known somebody with this name, but I have heard of somebody like a real name in English called Thursday. We also have January is not an uncommon name. Well, it's uncommon, but it's not extremely rare. Summer is a really common name, so we do, in English, we tend to do that also, name after days of the week, or seasons, or months, or whatever it might be. I feel like maybe I don't want to go toward the sound now. Seems like every time I've gone toward the sound, it's led me to a place where some cultist dude stalked me. And while that progressed the things up until this point, I feel like if I'm trying to get home, I probably don't want to run into the cultists anymore, right? I assume. I'll never forget that house, that cemetery, and that church at the Forgotten Village where I tried to hide from the creepy creatures pursuing me. But I don't remember how I managed to survive and get out of that dark forest. Many years have passed since then, but I still don't understand why this keeps on appearing in my dreams. I'm almost at the border between sleep and waking. It was here that the fear, which I always run away from, catches up with me. Everything is repeated again and again in each of these dreams. Does that mean that a cultist is going to catch me no matter what? But not the pursuing darkness scares me the most. But it's not the pursuing darkness that scares me the most. It is. Waking up frightens me much more. That brief moment between dream and reality. The moment when nightmares are replaced by reality, but it's still not forgotten, and you regained consciousness has not yet managed to erase the nightmare completely from your memory. There's not really much I can do at this point except follow the river. Unless this is the ending of the game. Because if I touch the river, I wake up also. I don't know if I'm supposed to wake up now or not, is the thing. It'd be nice if the game would just kind of say, and you, not necessarily got away, but and you wake or something. I could do this for a while, but I expect I probably am not supposed to just keep going like this. Probably. In there? Wait, what? Now it sounds like this kind of discordant ringing is over this way. But I don't know if I'm supposed to head toward that now or not. See ya, faux fox. I don't dress up during the stream because I don't want to get all like gross and sweaty and stuff all day and everything. But I have this hat from Nightmare Before Christmas, and then I have this shirt to be in the spirit, even if I'm not. Resume, I guess. It's the weirdest thing because there's not really, other than just these quotes where he says, oh, such and such and such and such, but other than those, there's no direction. Okay, it looks like there's a bridge here. Maybe I can cross the bridge. Okay. Bridge crossing successful. Now engaging level 2 wander. Okay. Cutscene. Yeah. I actually bought both of these this year specifically for the stream. Oh, come on now. I ran away from you guys. For like 5,000 years I ran away. The least you can do is not... I closed my eyes and the belligerent monster pounces on me. The disgusting munching sounds as the monster tore the flesh into shreds started waking me up. The night forest fades and the pale morning light emerges. Then I'm enveloped in real fear, lying on my bed, afraid to open my eyes. The fear of the future shackles my mind in chains. The future that I don't even hate. Where adult life is just an illusion. I'm 12 years old. Outside the window, heavy December clouds bring blistering cold and the first snow. This is the first winter I'll be going to school alone. Lying in bed, I struggle to squeeze my eyes in a vain attempt to regain memories of my dream. I'm waking up, but I must not forget this dream. I must not forget this dream. I must not forget